be useful to understand the format of a competition. So if we pick the typical Youth International, use that one as an example. Let's start from the very beginning and then what happens at the end, if you can go through that.
The typical Youth International will be 7 or 8 hours long, depending on the country that would decide that time. So a 9 till 5 or 10 till 6 in an 8-hour match. 4 teams, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, each consisting of 14 anglers. So you won't be fishing in the boat with your fellow compatriot. You'll be in the boat with a member from a different team.
So how would you know who would that be? How's that done?
The draw normally takes place the night before. It's a public draw, so you can witness it, and you'll be allocated a boatman as well, which is just your sort of official, really. So when you're on the boat with you and your competitor, the boatman sort of is there. Look, make sure you both follow the rules. You do the timings right, so you're not having too long on the engine. The control of the boat changes every 2 hours. And
when you catch fish, the boatman will
sometimes it depends on the country that's organising the match. They might have an 8 fish bag limit, or they might have a 4 fish bag limit and then catch and release. It's helpful to have all knowledge of that before you go out.
So at the beginning of the day, let's just say competition starts at 10 a.m. I would expect you're going to arrive at the lodge early because you want to be prepared and organised.
You want to get there at least an hour and a half, 2 hours before. Have your breakfast if you haven't had it at your hotel. But yeah, you just want to be in a nice, controlled, relaxed state. You be clear of your game plan. You've got a plan A, plan B, plan C's normally. So if the first 2 doesn't work, you've always got something to fall back on. You don't want to be out there at 1 o'clock thinking, what do I do now? That's the worst place you can be.
So 10 o'clock, hooter goes, off you go to competition, and you're out there with your boat partner, your boatman, for the duration of the competition. So for the fish you catch or catch and release, they'll be scored on the scorecard that's provided. And then I guess when it gets towards the end of the competition, if it ends at 5 o'clock, do you have to be tethered up at the jetty?
You've got to be back in the jetty for the 5 o'clock end. If you
were late?
If you were late, it would be disqualification.
Okay. And once everyone's back in, what then happens?
Well, you have the weigh-in, so you'd weigh in your team. So all of England, all of Scotland, all of Wales would weigh in at once. And obviously the team with the heaviest bag weight will be the winner. Gold medal, silver, bronze, and then wooden spoon for last.
Right, and the results will be declared sometime after the win.
There's a sort of presentation evening after the so it's a nice formal occasion, very sociable. You do have a good chat on with the other teams. You tend to find out what they've been using as well, which is always quite interesting. You'd be surprised how many different methods there are to catch and fish on the same lake.
Brilliant. Well, cheers for that, Scott.